Let's begin this morning with former President Trump and his return to court today for his hush money criminal trial in Manhattan. Star witness Stormy Daniels wrapped up her testimony yesterday and faced a combative cross-examination after Trump's legal team tried to chip away at her credibility. At the end of the day, the former president failed to have the judge declare a mistrial over her testimony.
The CBS News campaign reporter and attorney, Katrina Kaufman, is joining us from just outside of the courthouse. All right, let's begin with a bit of what we can expect today. We heard from Stormy Daniels. Cross-examination is over. Who's going to be on the stand today?
This morning, we're continuing testimony from Madeleine Westerhout. She's a former White House aide and executive assistant to former President Trump. So yesterday, we were learning about how she was involved with things like handling Trump's contacts. She also saw him signing checks in the Oval Office, which will connect to this case. And very importantly, she set up a meeting between Donald Trump and Michael Cohen that happened in February of 2017, in which the prosecutors say is a meeting at which they discussed the hush money payments. So we're going to be hearing more from her today.
All right, so we're showing Stormy Daniels. Now, let us go back to that because she had to endure the cross-examination, and she was actually pretty strong on the stand. What was sort of your biggest takeaway from Stormy Daniels' testimony yesterday?
As you said, she really stood her ground during what was a extremely intense cross-examination. It was so intense that at points I felt like I needed a break from it even. But the defense really tried to do their best to show inconsistencies in her story, to paint her as being motivated by money. But Stormy Daniels really countered everything they said. For example, when they were trying to show all the merchandise that she has sold related to Trump's indictments, she said, you know, not unlike Mr. Trump. And also another thing that Trump's attorney did is periodically she would just say, you've just made this all up, haven't you? And at one point, Stormy Daniels said that if she had made up their sex encounter, she would have written it a lot better.
So I know a lot has been made of Stormy Daniels, but actually sort of the main event, the big person who's going to get to the stand is Michael Cohen. So we're learning now that he's expected on the stand on Monday. Everything we've heard before this has been there because of the need to reinforce whatever Michael Cohen is going to say, because Michael Cohen is a very flawed witness.
Exactly, yes. So we've just confirmed that Michael Cohen is going to take the stand on Monday. And leading up to here, we've really seen the prosecution building a case and trying to bolster in various ways everything that they are planning to have Michael Cohen testify about on the stand. So we've heard from other characters such as David Pecker, Keith Davidson, the attorney for Stormy Daniels, and Karen McDougal, who negotiated these deals. And they've been testifying about the different types of evidence that we're going to see when Michael Cohen takes the stand, because he does have a huge credibility issue. And if we thought that the cross of Stormy Daniels was intense, I can only imagine what it's going to be like when Michael Cohen takes the stand.
Yeah, it ought to be interesting. Katrina Kaufman, thank you very much.